Good morning, friends. Hello, I am honored that I was asked again this year to speak on behalf of the Stewardship Campaign. My name is Rachel Leftwich, as mentioned. Thank you, Pastor. I am one with many of you this morning, and thank you, families, for being here. That I have some angels in the memory garden here at Nardin Park Church. So we are so honored to have all of you here today, as I can speak from a generational perspective of what this church really means to me. And I would like to present with you the idea this morning of both and. Are you guys familiar with this phrase, both and? The opposite of one or, right? And sometimes in options in life, we get a one or the other kind of a situation. But I would like to indulge in the idea that the church is always a both and situation. It's a both and calling. It's a both and ministry. It's a both and for us and the world outside of us. It's a both and. Now, I will very humbly admit to you all that there was a point in my life where the both and didn't quite connect with me, and I was kind of feeling like if I was doing the work outside and helping the neighbors the way I was called and should do, that was enough. And that the walls in the building of the church weren't exactly necessary. That is very much a half-truth, right? And we have done the work here at Nardin Park to prove that both and is the way the church is called to be. So I would love to just chat with you guys really quick about some of the phenomenal ways that Nardin Park has done a both and. And we really, through generations, have contributed in these walls to help with things like Bible studies, and outside the world with our ministry shares, helping things like UMCOR. Right? So we're a both and. Inside the church and outside. The walls are necessary to bring us peace and togetherness and fellowship, and outside we're doing service and ministry. So I would love to hear from you some of the outside things that we are doing first. What are some of your favorite outside Nardin Park missions that are happening currently? The food drive. We've got the food drive for Redford Aldersgate down the road from us. Very important to help make sure that our friends are not suffering from any type of scarcity right down the road, that we are able to provide sustenance for them and food for them. Common Good, also great organization, very locally here. We've got Cares of Farmington Hills we support on a regular basis. We have Focus Hope as we drive around, and again, make sure that our friends have food in their fridges and in their hands. Crossroads, absolutely. We've got our Christmas party coming up here in December. We were able to do that last year. We have a great variety of folks that help on a Sunday morning in the soup kitchen down in Detroit. We have our bikes happening here, so that brings us to the and part of it. These are the things that are happening inside our walls here in Nardin Park. We've got a great bike ministry that has started that's going to help the community, but all of the things and the fellowship and the meetings happen here. It starts here. What are some other inside Nardin Park ministries that we are loving? Congregational care, doing a phenomenal job. Thank you all for that so much. We've got lots of opportunities. Heard about some great things happening with that already. Yep. Yes, we have some great fundraisers where we've done a both and situation, helping support the Samaritan Counseling Center, which also does have its organization housed here in Nardin Park. So this is a both and situation. And I really invite you all, as you're considering your 2026 contributions, to think about the different ways that might be possible for you to support the both and of Nardin Park. There is energy and there is financial sustenance that needs to happen to make sure the both and continues. I'm incredibly grateful and honored to speak to you today, and I'm so thankful and looking forward to seeing you all and seeing what we can do in 2026. Thank you, friends.
And that is a wonderful segue to our time of offering for this morning, as we give thanks this morning for the many good gifts that God has given us, as we remember All Saints